Hello again, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's quiz time on the 80-60 rule. I'm Mark.
And I'm Greg, 80 years old.
Great, and we're going to do our little quiz here. Alexa, stop music. I'm ready when you are, Greg, if you want to just...
Yes, this is a quiz. I'm a subscriber of the New York Times, and they give a quiz, and I like taking this, and I'd like to share it with you.
Okay.
Elon Musk is buying Twitter for $44 billion. He said his plan for the site emphasizes which he called the bedrock of a functioning democracy, fill in the blank: climate justice, financial literacy, free speech, humor, scientific accuracy.
Free speech.
Free speech. He's invoked the term often when talking about Twitter, which he says has too heavy a hand moderating content. If taking the comments as a sign he will readmit former President Donald Trump from the site board after the election.
Yeah, this real quick, that goes back to what you were saying about Sandy Hook. It's I think people forget why Trump was kicked off Twitter. He was lying about stuff. That's why he got kicked off, and lying about potentially dangerous stuff. So it's like the last episode, screaming fire in a crowded movie theater. No, screaming movie in a crowded firehouse. Steve Martin. Anyway, I hope that his he backs up what he's saying there, and he's not just allowing people to come on and use it as a conspiracy promoter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which two high-profile Americans made a secret visit to Ukraine on Sunday? Antony Blinken, Dennis Rodman, Kamala Harris, Lloyd Austin, Oprah Winfrey, Tucker Carlson.
Lloyd Austin and Blinken.
Correct.
Blinken and Nod. Yeah.
Russia announced that it was cutting off its shipments of natural gas to Bulgaria and what other country? China, Denmark, Poland, Portugal, or Syria?
Poland.
All right. The CDC, you should know this one. The CDC said this week that the coronavirus had infected 60% of Americans as of February. Among children, what was the percentage? Was the percentage higher, lower, or the same? Higher, lower, or the same?
Higher.
Right.
75%.
That's right.
I learned that from you.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
See, age is you can still be a soul.
Age is just a number.
New York's highest court ruled this week that which Democratic passed measure violated the state's constitution? A bill raising the minimum wage to $20 an hour. A bill restricting voting rights. A constitutional amendment affecting legalizing marijuana. Newly congressional and Senate and New York safety injection sites. And I don't have the answer here.
I think it's the fourth one. I think it's the congressional map.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
The Supreme Court heard arguments this week in the case of a former Washington State high school football coach who claims he lost his job in violation of his First Amendment rights. Why did he lose his job? He gave information about the school's admission policies to a local reporter. He prayed at the 50-yard line after his team's games. He regularly insulted players on opposing teams. He smoked cigars during the games. He wore a Make America Great Again hat during several games.
I think it's the hat thing.
It was the he prayed.
Oh, okay. And they fired him for that?
He prayed.
Just ignore him. All right.
Yeah, he prayed.
Wait, maybe he did. I bet you he got the whole team together to pray.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I thought you meant he just went out there and prayed. All right.
The Biden administration on Tuesday adopted new energy sufficient standards that effectively phase out the sale of one item by 2023. Household printers, incandescent light bulbs, instant coffee, plastic water bottles, vinyl records.
It's got to be water bottles, right?
Incandescent light bulbs.
By 2023?
Yeah.
Next year?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's, I guess that makes sense. We've switched over most of ours here. Okay.
Which organization released a report this week detailing its ties to slavery and committed $100 million to study and redress those ties? Harvard University, Major League Baseball, New York Presbyterian Hospital, Texas Tech University, the Smithsonian Institute.
I think it was the New York Hospital. Didn't they do some tests and things that were
Harvard?
Harvard. Okay. All right. Okay.
Now, can I have a question with that? I know my first reaction was like, I know I understand. I'm getting this, but they just give money now, and I mean, just why do we have to study this? Just what I'm trying to say. I'm saying, why do we have to study those, redress those ties? Just move forward and correct things right now.
Oh,
instead of going back to history and does that make sense what I'm saying?
Well, it makes sense. Yeah, it took you about a half hour to say it, but it makes sense.
Yeah. I'm getting better.
Yeah, that's down from 45 minutes. That's right. No, I think it makes sense. However, those who what is it? Those who don't know history are deemed to repeat it or whatever. It's really an important part of that equation is to document and specify what was done, as opposed to, hey, we're sorry, So I think it needs to be addressed what was done, so then it doesn't get done again. Because it's a very slippery slope of generations come and go, and if this generation doesn't teach this, then the next generation doesn't know about that. So
I see your point. Okay. Which NBA team picked by more than half the league's general managers to win this year's title was swept in the first round of the playoffs? The Celtics, the Nets, the Warriors, the Clippers, or the Blazers?
Celtics, right?
No, Celtics.
Who was swept?
Did I say this in Greek?
No, say it again. Who was swept again? I don't know. You tell me.
Which NBA team picked by more than half the league's general manager? 72% of them said that we're going to win the title.
I don't know.
The Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets, Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Clippers, Portland Trailblazers. You know this.
Well, I don't know who got swept.
Swept.
Who?
Did the Trailblazers get swept?
I don't know.
No. Did the Clippers get swept? No. Did the Warriors? They won. Did the Celtics? They won. Brooklyn Nets.
They got swept. Okay. I just didn't know they got swept. Okay. All right.
Okay. Funny Girl, the hit 1960 musical about the comic Fannie Mae Bryce, is back on Broadway after nearly 60 years, starring Beanie Feldstein. You told me who she is. She's who's her brother? Jonah Hill?
Oh, okay. Really? All right.
You told me that.
I did?
Yeah.
No.
She played Beanie Feldstein. She played Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, okay.
Who starred in the original? Barbara Streisand, Elaine Stritch, Julie Andrews, Liza Minnelli, Patti LuPone.
Streisand.
Right.
And guess what? She turned 80 this week.
Did she? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I didn't do bad. I think I missed one, maybe two. I don't know. All right. Thank you for making me smarter. Those quizzes always make me smarter. I'm smarter when we're done than when I started because of you reading those. So thank you.
Well, if that wasn't true, then we got a problem.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Then I have a comprehension problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we have this show? we have what we're doing. Like
Right. Yeah.
I keep taking it a step further, step further.
That's let's wrap it up. Let's finish on the quiz, and then Alexa, in honor of Greg and Barbara Streisand, both being 80 years old, can you play? I don't know. What's a good Barbara?
I'm not sure.
Too late.
Gotta be me.
Can you play "I Gotta Be Me" by Barbara Streisand?
No, she didn't do it.
Alexa, can you play "I Gotta Be Me" by Barbara Streisand?
I couldn't find I Gotta Be Me by Barbara Streisand, but here is other music by Barbara Streisand.
That's all right. Anyway, Barbara sends her best, Greg, and I'll talk to you later.
Remember the sport? Okay? What sport? If you were a superstar, what sport would you like play? Would you play?
What? Yeah. What's some of the other weird ones? You said you had did you say a cycling?
Cycling? Yeah.
Yeah.
Racing.
Yeah, I could see racing. Well, I could see a lot of people choosing racing. That's a dream of some people. All right. Anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Have a good week.
Thank you.